afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. Today we're going to dig into the latest, and might just be the greatest. This is a really good looking set here from Mattel, from the Monday Night Wars line, the Walmart exclusive. We got Eric Bischoff, we got The Undertaker, we got the Shark, and we even got flying, maybe not so flying Brian, but Brian Pillman here from the Heart Foundation. Really pumped to get that, really pumped to get all these. Felt pretty lucky, kind of came across them as a, let's just go check in, and boom, bang, there we are, full set, full build, a good old Michael Cole, kind of from the early run of his career. But have a quick look at the packaging. You guys kind of know what the packaging is by now on here. Elite style packaging. You do have the older version here of the WCW logo. A little older Eric Bischoff, that kind of thing. Build-A-Figure parts. And who is in this wave, along with a nice little portrait on the side. And there you go. But let's go ahead, crack into these guys. Let's go ahead and do WCW first. I think that might be the weak link up here. But we're going to get all these guys unboxed, rank them all, Build-A-Figure, and give our final thoughts on the Monday Night Wars. But to get there, we got to start somewhere. And we're going to start here with Easy E. Alright, let's get into it, starting off with the Build-A-Figure piece. Just a set of legs. Hopefully those legs work better than the Ted DiBiase ones from the last wave. Had a lot of issues with the last Monday Night Wars wave, so we're pretty hopeful that we don't get that. What we do get here is a Monday Night Wars, not Monday Night Wars, WCW microphone with the little picture action going on there. Really just, and they put it, can you just do it on all four sides? Is it really that hard? It's annoying. An extra Bischoff head. We do have a little paint rub there, or paint overspray on the tip of the nose of all places. So that's kind of annoying, because it's probably the head I would use, so I don't know for sure if that's the head I'll use or not. We'll just have to wait and see. But here we go, a slightly older, but not too old version of Eric Bischoff. I think this is kind of after he got fired and came back. Pretty straightforward going on here. This is a suited figure, white shirt underneath, open jacket. Does feel pretty good though. Not having any kind of issues or anything like that. Normal articulation that you're going to get here. Even in the suit, he's able to move all his goodies around. Legs up. Not the greatest articulation, but for a suited figure, not too shabby. Really, honestly, not a lot to get into on this figure, but pretty solid, definitely needed. We have, this is the only other WCW version of Eric Bischoff that we have, short of the Ultimate. That, of course, the only way you could get that was buying the ring. I did not buy the ring. A buddy of mine who does custom stuff, basically I bought an Ultimate head for like 25 bucks offline. Piper jacket, which was the same as the jacket he wore, and put a couple things together, made an Eric Bischoff for 40 bucks versus 140 that way. But a nice solid addition, definitely a need if you don't have the other version. Definitely a good one to have, no doubt about that. And here's one that we do have a version of, and that is the Shark, but this is definitely a different version. This is also the Chase figure from the set. But let's go ahead and get into the Build-A-Figure. We do have a young Michael Cole, a stunning looking Michael Cole. Look at this young man here with dreams and aspirations ahead. Who knows what this guy's going to get into, but he definitely is still around and definitely looks like Michael Cole. And even if you don't want to put him as a in your ring, you can always put him as a random fan. Throw that head on a different body and you'll be good to go there. Absolutely atrocious set of headgear going on here. Let's just put that on just for the fun of it. Look at that. Hello. Hello. No, that's just a little too upscaled for me. And let's get into the Shark himself. We do have an extra head. I think I said that this is the Chase version. So this is from like a 2-episode gig here of Nitro where he like shaves his head. So very strange, very out there, very good. This is what, you know, I like chases to be. You don't have to have them, but if you know, you know, and if you want it, you can get it, and this is definitely something good there. So this is the head that goes with the chase figure. So if you want to get that, you can obviously make them as different as you can. But let's get into this shark figure. This guy looks really good. Here we are. We got good old John Tenta here, looking pretty handsome, I must say. Like old gold guy. I can't believe they put a big gold head mask thing on this beautiful face to make gold go. What are we doing? Crazy times, crazy times. But we do have a shark teeth beard here. Looks really, really cool. Actually, I would say this looks better in action figure form than it does in reality. So that works pretty good. You've got your fun tattoo looking action here with the whales and the sharks kind of painted on there. Nothing to write home about on this side. You do have shark wrist tape-ish. Well, obviously it was some kind of like tights or whatever, but looks really fun. Little shark fin, kind of plain, kind of Jane there on the front and all the way down. Pretty simple. You do have pinned knees on here, so I wonder if this are just reused from the previous one. Not too sure there. Blue boots, white laces, and like I said, it's kind of, I mean, it's there, but it's not too crazy on the front. You do get some chest hair. It seems like the party is on the back here. We do have a big shark there doing shark things. We got shark attack on the back, kind of with the teeth outline kind of look there, going to like it kind of bit into something, or it's the inside of the mouth looking out. So it looks really cool. A little action going on here, and some more shark action. Little pink, little that 90s style going on there, which I always do like and do enjoy for sure. But a really fun, really cool, beefy figure. Stands no problem. Look at that. Just like, oh, there it is. He's good to go. So really nice. Well, definitely keep an eye out for the chase, but it's not one that I'm going to hunt too awfully hard. If I find it, cool. If I don't, I can definitely live without it. No doubt about it. But two that I don't think I would be able to live without, well, at least one. I'm not a huge Undertaker fan, but I do like this version for sure, especially of the Biker Taker. I'm not a big fan of, but this one for sure. And this is definitely, absolutely, no doubt needed. The Brian Pillman here from the Hart Foundation. Such a good time there in WWE with the Hart Foundation feuding with DX, with Austin, with all that craziness that did happen here with Brian Pillman before, of course, his untimely passing. But let's go ahead, get into this, and we got to start with the Underbiker himself, The Undertaker. Alright, let's get into it. Let's get into the Undertaker, American Bad A, Underbiker, however you want to go with. Starting off here with Michael Cole's torso. Very petite. He's got a very petite torso, but yeah, you kind of get the idea going on there. Taker does have 2 extra set of fighting fists going on, but we don't usually dig too much into the fist action here, but a very nice Taker. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Undertaker fan. I'm certainly not the biggest fan of this version of the Undertaker, but I think this looks really, really good. He does seem to have kind of a forward-facing head that doesn't really want to go back too. I guess that's not too bad. It's just kind of a, but then his hair kind of floats, so it's kind of strange. It's kind of, he's very tilty forward. Small gripe for sure. I do like that glasses are sculpted. I do like bandana is stuck on. It is stuck on, correct? Yep. I do like that. This is what he needs to look like. We don't, you know, this is promo. I'm gonna beat your butt. Look going on there. Does have the nice coat action. We have seen this coat before. Can't remember what this coat comes from. I used it for a custom Big Boss Man. You can check that out on the channel. Or was it Big Boss Man? It was Big Bubba NWO version of him, of the Big Boss Man. But nice coat, looks really good. Definitely one that you'd want to keep on. But we'll look at the undercarriage. Undercarriage got this jean shirt. Could have done a little more to it, I feel like. Maybe just give it a little bit of weathering, but it's fine. Like I said, it's going to be covered up. Good buttons down the middle. Black pants, pretty standard stuff here. Strange little sculpt action here. It's very weird. I don't know what's going on with that. Like they combined some thighs or something. I don't know, but interesting. Pinned knees action. Yeah, look at that. That's very strange. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things. I don't know, but nice girthy legs. I'll give him that. But definitely looks better, obviously, with the coat kind of in that form. But a very nice, good-looking kind of, like I said, promo looking taker. I like this a whole lot more than I thought I would. Very, very good. Glad to have it for sure. And now let's get into the grand finale, the Brian Pillman. But first, we got to have some arms. We got some arms. Michael Cole arms going on here. I'm not even going to worry about the camera focusing because it is what it is. We do have some crazy hands. We usually don't get into hands too awful much. But we do have some Brian Pillman kind of crazy, maniacal hand action going on there. And for the man himself, this is the second Brian Pillman figure we've gotten here in 2025. We did finally get the Hollywood Blondes to go with the Stunning Steve from his WCW days. Wouldn't mind a bangle print action going on. I would not mind that. Hopefully that is coming here from Mattel. But this is the like I said, Heart Foundation version of Brian Pillman. Crazy maniacal face going on here. Fun hair, look at that, just all over the place. Dark on the top, blonde down the bottom. Just that face is just where it's at. Very cool looking face. Heart Foundation shirt, jacket going on here. This is all these little rivets and dots are all molded in and painted. And we'll note we do have a crutch here from his kind of injury angle. Not really an angle, he really was hurt. He couldn't actually wrestle, but he was obviously using this to beat up some people. To beat up, was it DX at the time? Nation Dominator? I don't remember who they were feuding with. Can't remember. It's only been 20 years, 20 plus years from now from that point. So been a while. Good old arms, nothing to write home about. No tats or anything like that. Wrist tape at the bottom. Head just popped off way too easy, so that's interesting. That's a concern. Okay, well, went back on. That was weird. Jeans, very, very nice. Nice wash over them. Nice sculpt. I don't know. This is kind of weird. I get what they were doing, but it's okay. It's okay. I would have liked the wash. Maybe they can. I don't know. I guess it's kind of a tough thing. I get what they were doing, so I don't hate it. Just don't know that I particularly like it. I like this more subtle kind of sculpt here. So maybe something less obvious here would have been a little better, but not a complaint actually. Just. Maybe a different path, but definitely not an actual like, oh, this figure sucks now because of that. Nothing like that. Jeans tucked into the shoes. Some kind of nice high tops going on here. And we do have a beautiful backing of this figure. Again, all sculpted in, all painted. Look at that. Even the chrome here, metal on the belt buckle. A beautiful backing of this figure. Looks really, really nice. Really good. I mean, that's great. Super happy with that. Got a nice backside going on. Just an overall beautiful, beautiful figure for sure. But let's go ahead, build the Michael Cole, get everybody up, and then we'll give our rankings from the latest Monday Night Wars wave. Who's going to be number one? It seems pretty obvious, doesn't it? But only way to know for sure is let's get there. Alright, I have done all my hemming and all my hawing on my order here, and I think I got it. It's a good problem to have, actually. This is a great set. This is a really, really good set. I'm really happy with this set. Not a lot of quality control issues. Really happy. So let's go ahead and get into it. I am going to have to do the Build-A-Figure as number 5 with Michael Cole. He is going to be in the back there. A fun figure, a nice figure, a needed figure. Just not a lot there. Not a lot there. Same thing here with my number 4 pick. Not a lot there. A needed figure, a wanted figure, but not one that I couldn't have lived without. Yeah, probably not. Is this Eric Bischoff? Like I said, nice, needed, not the end of the world. I was able to get most of the paint issue that I had with the figure off of his nose, so we were able to go ahead and go with that smiling face there. So I think that does look good. This is a tough one. This is like a tie, but we do have to pick. So I am going to go with Shark at number 3. Just close, really, really close. Just for whatever reason, I couldn't quite get him there to number 2. But number 2 is, surprisingly for me, the figure that I wanted probably the least out of this set, but came through really clutch, is the Undertaker. Like I said, just a really solid figure, a nice version of the Undertaker here. So super happy about it, and going to be one that definitely makes it into the display case. But of course, the main event, the main guy, the star of the show is none other than our number 1 pick out of this line, and that is Brian Pillman. Just an absolute gem of a figure, no doubt about it. Really happy with this wave. I mean, thrilled with this wave, I gotta be honest. We might even have 1, 2, who knows, minifigures that make our top 5, top 10 best WWE Mattel figures at the end of the year just from this wave. A beautiful set, no doubt about it. But at the end of the day, that is just my opinion, and I'm sure that you have yours, and we would love to hear about them in the comments down below. And while you're there, you might as well go ahead and like the video, and of course, subscribe to the channel, as we do post new content every single day. But it is getting to be that time. It's getting that time to get on out of here. It's getting that time to throw one back. So for myself and Uncle BJ, we are going to throw one back, and we'll see you all next time.